We're going to be giving our review of the Austin Powers movies.
Ready and intro! And we're back!
Yeah. So, what did you think about the first two Austin Powers movies, David?
Okay, well, as a matter of fact, Diego, thank you for asking. And I will tell you guys that I am a proud Letterboxd patron member. Which means I'm a paid subscriber, and I can do custom movie posters on there. All sorts of stuff. So I wrote a little thing. I just figured maybe I'd share it about my review of Austin Powers.
Alright, let's see it.
Okay. The first one, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, that it was really refreshing to watch a movie that is entirely in its own category, entirely stupid, but aware of it, and entirely fun. I said I can always admire a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's always fun when you can tell that like they're just having fun making it. You know what I'm talking about? What do you think about that kind of stuff?
I agree with that. I think watching too many dramas gets boring and you just need a relief to watch a stupid movie.
Yeah, and it's like they're not there to try to make the next Oscar nominated like cinematography beautiful thing.
Yeah,
it's
they just
like
care about jokes.
It's just fun. So I said it's a good comedy just based on the amount of bits. Like I always think that's how I can always tell that a comedy's good.
Yeah.
Where it's like they just keep trying jokes, you know?
Yeah.
Which is always fun.
What they make fun of is pretty funny too.
And some jokes are better than others. Some resonate with, like, some probably make you laugh, don't make me laugh.
Yeah. Some of the sexual humor isn't funny.
Yeah. But I said, I just think it's a movie that doesn't warrant, like, too harsh of a criticism or too high of praise. It's just what it is, and it's great for that.
Yeah.
I thought some notable bits for me were Dr. Evil's, like, chair issues, where he could never get his chair to stay in the right spot. And like all the very, let's just say, strategic placed objects.
What? No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
In certain scenes. I thought that was really impressive how they choreographed the camera to do that. So all in all, I gave it a 6 out of 10 just because I thought it's like, it's an above average movie, but it's not anything that's like a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
But it's still great. Still really funny.
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
I'd give it probably a 6 out of 10, like you.
Really?
Yeah.
What else? Did you want to add anything about the first one?
Well, I thought Dr. Evil was great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the music soundtrack was great, and I thought the ending scene where the Chinese guy comes in is pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and also I thought it was creative how they kind of had these, like, breaks in between scenes where it's like he's like, like the music videos.
The dancing is pretty funny. I also like the ending credits where he's, like, being a photographer.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, that's the first one. Okay, now
the second one is Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yes. And do you want to start with your opinions on it first?
I thought this was the best of all three movies.
Wow,
I thought that the chemistry was great. I thought that the jokes were better, and ultimately I thought it was funnier because of characters like Mini-Me and Fat Bastard being introduced. I thought this one was a lot better.
Yeah. I would say I kind of found it just as funny as the first one, but I do think it's a little bit of a stronger story.
It is a stronger story.
I said the cutaway joke without being too descriptive. Okay. No, the one where they all keep cutting each other off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is really creative, like, and only would ever work in a...
Imagine how they filmed that scene.
Yeah.
Multiple different takes in just one scene.
Yeah, and I found the love interest in this one much more interesting, and like you said, they had good chemistry, which I thought was good.
It wasn't all sexual like the first
one. They didn't lean too much into like the raunchy stuff, I guess we should say. Believable.
That's the fault of the first one, is the chemistry was just awful.
Yeah.
Awful but bad.
And I said just really fun. I initially gave this one also a 6 out of 10, but maybe I'd bump it up to like a 6.5 or a 7 just because I do agree with you. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I just think the Austin Powers movies are great. They're very fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen the third one, so we might have to update this when I see the third one.
Spoiler alert, it's not as good as the first two.
That's kind of what I've gathered. Anytime they take too long of a gap to get to the next one, you can tell that they're just making it for money.
The first two came out in the late 90s. The third one came out in like 2002 or 3.
Yeah, so they took a little while, and then they were like, "Oh, we can make another one." And then it always kind of feels whipped together. I got you.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen that one, but I've seen the first
watching
two.
Anyway.
Okay.
Because if you've seen the first two, just watch the third one.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, that sounds good.
You know what we should do?
That sounds bad.